All right, I am making this video in the utter chaos of the mid-moving process. And when I say chaos, I mean, you know how it is. It's the chaos of moving. And it's in that phase right now where things feel overwhelming. So in this video, I am going to take you through where I'm at right now with moving into this apartment. I'm gonna start putting some things away, and a bunch of the decor that I've ordered online actually arrived in the last couple days. They're literally in boxes right now, so I'm going to unbox them and show you what they look like and do some preliminary styling with them. I have some throw pillows, a new floor lamp, and at this point, God knows what else. My head is spinning. I'm just gonna take you along for this mess. Oh, of course, new couch. The Sven, he came and he's making all my dreams come true. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you where I'm at right now. And if you're new here, my name is Steffi, and on this channel, I give small apartment styling tips and cozy living inspiration. And since I just moved into this new apartment, I will be taking you through the whole styling process. So if you're into that kind of thing, you know, watching someone style a brand new space, then stick around for all of my upcoming videos. All right, this is where we're at right now. Let me tell you, this is really tough for my brain to handle. I cannot stand seeing shit everywhere like this, but I have to remind myself that the moving process is just like this. There's no avoiding it. Every apartment has to look shitty before it can be pretty and all of that. So this is where we're at right now. And this, of course, is the Sven sectional from Article, my brand new couch that I talked about in this video, and I am loving it. It is so beautiful. It's such a wonderful pop of color. And I also love the way the velvet has been feeling on my bare legs. Oh my goodness, it is utter bliss. It's a very, very comfy couch, so very excited about it. And Hilo is already a fan. She may look angry about it, but that's just her face. Now, as you can see, I have decor like all over the place. I mean, not just decor, but everything. Everything is all over the place. I wanted to get out of the other apartment as quickly as possible. So me and my parents just did this over the course of like 2 days. So not very much thought has been put into placing things yet. Like it's all literally just kind of thrown up all over the place. So this is the floor lamp that I ordered from West Elm. So I will be unboxing it and showing it to you in this video. And then over here, I have the decorative throw pillows that I will be unboxing for you as well. And then all of this is just random stuff that I just kind of threw. So this is what like kills me. Yikes. Same thing with the kitchen. The kitchen is a disaster zone. I am going to tackle this first as far as like getting things put away. And then over here, we have, like I said, more decor that's just kind of hanging out over here randomly. And then the bedroom is actually not a disaster zone. It's configured pretty much the same way as the other apartment with my desk right there and the nightstand over here. I want to get some wallpaper for up there, but one thing at a time. And then the walk-in closet is already quite full. I'm gonna come back and do a better job of organizing things in here. Again, it's all just kind of thrown in, but not too bad. It's really the kitchen and the living room area that's really tough. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also ordered a new media console and I love it. It's so pretty. I love the wood. I love the marble up top, which by the way, definitely is not real marble. I will say this is definitely a budget-friendly piece. This was like $250. So I will say, even though I really like it and I really like the way it looks, it's cheap and it definitely feels cheap. You can tell when you kind of get up close to it, but it's one of those things, you know, when you're decorating an apartment, you kind of have to prioritize where you spend your money. So the splurge was the couch and the splurge was the mattress that I got. Those are two things that I highly recommend be sort of your splurge pieces because they need to be comfortable. And in order for a mattress or a couch to be comfortable, it needs to have a certain quality. A media console, on the other hand, it doesn't have to be comfortable. You know what I mean? So something like a media console is something that I'm willing to forgo some quality for the sake of having a more budget-friendly situation here. And then over here, we have what I consider to be Hilo's chair. You can tell by the thick layer of cat hair on it. Please ignore that. But I'm not really sure about having this chair in here. I might have to get rid of it, much to Hilo's dismay. I mean, oh, I don't know. She loves sitting in that chair, but it's so big. It might be too big for this space. I'm kind of letting it be there for now to see if I can get used to it and maybe like decorate around it so it doesn't look like it's sticking out like a sore thumb. So this might be something that I end up getting rid of, but oh, I want to hang on to it because it's Hilo's chair. She loves this chair. Do you want to keep your chair? Or will this couch be enough for you? You're sleepy kitty. Moving is hard, isn't it? You've done so much hard work. Okay, and now there's one more spot that I'll show you, which is, of course, the bathroom. Not much to see here. My shower curtain that I ordered from West Elm has not arrived yet. It won't be shipping until the end of this month, which is at this point like 3 weeks away. I didn't realize when I ordered it that it was on back order and that I would have to wait this long. So we're just stuck with the liner for now. And I got some bath mats, which they don't look good right now without the shower curtain to pair with them. Right now, this just looks really brown with the cabinets. So we'll see once the shower curtain's in. All right, so that is pretty much the state of affairs right now. I am going to start tackling the kitchen so that I don't have to deal with this kitchen anarchy any longer. Check out this sexy allergic reaction I'm having on my lips right now. This happens sometimes when I eat avocado, and I had avocado in the salad that I had for lunch, and thus it looks like I had bad lip injections. Or it might just be a stress response because I'm under a lot of stress, obviously. If you're interested, by the way, in sort of knowing the context around why I'm even in this new apartment before the lease was up on the last one, then watch this video. I explain it as much as I possibly can because it's very personal. So the last couple years have been a very, very dark time. And it got to the point where I couldn't keep going on the way things were going on in the last apartment. Before I moved in with the person I was with and am no longer with, the person I was a very confident and empowered and inspired person. And I've completely lost my sense of self and my identity because things took such a dark turn. Yeah, it's been a very, very tough time, and I'm trying really hard to stay upbeat and grateful that I could even do this and buy this new decor. And, you know, it's not a bad situation that I'm in now. I love how I'm talking about something serious now with these effing lips. Okay, I'm gonna get off camera. I'm like, I feel so awkward. I look like a duck. All right, me and this weird ass allergic reaction are done for the day. Even after hours, this place somehow feels more chaotic than before. It's because of the boxes from the new decor, so I guess it makes sense, but still, you put hours into the moving process and it feels like one step forward, two steps back. So I'm just gonna take it one day at a time, continue tomorrow, right, Hilo? And yeah, whew. Just putting that lamp together, I feel like took a crazy amount of time. So I don't know, I'm tired. I have my glass of brandy. This will be my first sip of the night. Now I'm gonna chill for the rest of the night and watch a bunch of episodes of One Piece that I have to catch up on. Apparently, the latest episode of One Piece that just happened a few days ago was crazy, so I have about 30 episodes that I've let build up. I'm gonna binge them and get to that crazy episode, so good night. Well, it is the next day and I've made a decent amount of progress. Last night I just kind of buckled down and got some stuff done. God, I'm still emotional. Fuck. I realize I should be happy, and I am. I'm happy. I am happy to be in this new apartment, and I'm so lucky that I'm able to live in a place like this. But it's just, I'm heartbroken, and I'm just having to untangle so much like psychological and emotional damage. It's like moving into this apartment and putting things away is like a metaphor for what I'm going through. It's like a mess that I'm having to deconstruct and then put everything in its place and hope that the apartment and me and I am okay at the end of it. I wasn't planning for this video to be like so depressing, but the reality is that I'm going through some of the worst pain I've ever gone through. I hope that once this apartment comes together, I'll feel at least just a little more together. Anyway, progress was made. I buckled down and got stuff done. There's still stuff to put away, but I'll do a little walkthrough of where the apartment's at. I've done a little bit of decorating here and there, and I want to keep you, you know, apprised of what's happening in here. So I've started to whittle the stuff down a little bit. I know it still looks like a total mess, but it definitely is better than it was the other day. The living room is actually starting to come together. Keep in mind, this is a work in progress. I am just starting to play around a little bit. Not sure if Beck is gonna stay there, for example. I figured out a place for this chair, and you know, like I said, I would love to keep this chair because Hilo loves it so much. So I think it looks better there than over there, and I put the mirror that was over there right here, and I really like it right there. I think it really, like, oh, there's me, pantsless me. I like how it opens up the place and then kind of like doubles up the couch. The couch is so pretty that if I can create like a dual image of it, then I am here for that. Loving this arch lamp, by the way. Very, very happy about this purchase. So yeah, the living room is starting to come along. Oh yeah, and I decorated a little bit over here. There's not a ton of space, but it's something. And then the kitchen is obviously much better. There's still some shit lying around, and I will start decorating the countertops at some point, but for now it really is just about like establishing what goes where inside the cabinets and all of that. There's also this little pantry, which is amazing. You know, the storage was so bad in the last apartment, and now in this apartment, the storage is incredible. So very, very excited about this situation. And then over into the bedroom. Oh, this is still kind of a staging area for additional decor. I'm just gonna keep the stuff here and then place it around the apartment as I decorate. The bedroom is pretty much together. Hilo is nice and comfy. And then the bathroom is basically the same. As you can see, I haven't even cut the tags off of the rugs. Yeah, not much to see here. So yeah, that is pretty much where I'm at with the apartment at this point. Tonight I will tackle this stuff and this stuff, and I'm hoping by the end of the day today, all of this stuff will be put away so that I don't have to deal with the clutter anymore. I think I'll feel much better once that happens. So I think I'm gonna end this moving vlog video there. I'm sorry if you wanted something a little more upbeat. That's kind of what I was planning for, but for the sake of just being authentic and not putting on a show and acting like everything is pretty and everything is shiny and everything is okay, I frankly just I don't have the energy for that. I can't put on a sparkly show for you, unfortunately. And I frankly don't think you're interested in that anyway. I think the reality is that moving often comes with a lot of emotional baggage. When you move into a new space, you're often leaving something behind. And even if you might be entering into something new and ultimately great, you are leaving something behind. There is some kind of life transition happening when you're moving. So why not accurately represent that? So, all right. So I am going to finish up the whole, unpacking and moving process. Like I said, I'm going to end the video here. Stay tuned for future videos. My nose is running. Stay tuned for future videos because that's when I'm going to dive more into the actual styling of this space. I feel like I can't really do any good styling as long as this clutter is around. So, all right. And remember, your apartment and this apartment is destined to be pretty, and you are pretty powerful.